Luxembourg is a country that pushes far above its weight in many categories, despite having a population of only 682,000. Outside of the many companies and institutions that are located in this small nation, it is also incredible for its transportation. Its airport is the home of Cargolux, one of the world's largest cargo airlines, and its public transport is free of charge nationwide. A key part of this public transport system is the still very new and rapidly expanding tram system. The more I learned about it, the even more awesome this has become. So let's take a look at this incredible new tram system. The first section of this still very new tram system opened on the 10th of December 2017. The construction phase went smoothly. This could not be said about the political decision making, leading up to building the tram system. You see, already in 1991, the ideas for the return of a tram system came up. Indeed, the return, as the current tram system in Luxembourg is not the first tram system in the city. The old system operated from 1875 till 1964. It took 27 years for people to try to bring it back. Initially, it would become a tram train, but opposition to the idea and various tries in different projects led to nothing, and it was abandoned by 2005. But the idea for a new tram did not go away. This time, it would not be a tram train, but a more standard tram system. This got accepted, but quite soon, it was put on hold due to the financial crisis. Later on, opponents tried to derail the plans with repeated calls for referendums, but they did not provide alternatives, and opinion polling had the vast majority of people in favor. The final approval came in 2014, and the first section between Lux Expo and Rout Bréck Pavendal was opened in December 2017. In July 2018, the next section was already launched, reaching the Old Town. By the end of 2020, it reached the Central Station, and by September 2022, Lycée Bouneweg. By May 2024, it reached the southern terminus at the stadium. The most recent opening was in March of this year, which was the vital connection to Luxembourg Airport. Let's now take a look at the network of today. This is the tram system of Luxembourg. It is 16.3 kilometers long, and it uses the standard gauge of 1435 mm. As per usual, for a modern tram system, Luxembourg opted for 750 volt DC overhead wires. The system is still small, so of course it only uses one depot. Let's now take a look at the line. The line starts at Stadion, right at the large park and ride facility, next to the National Stadium. From there, it makes its way through the development area Cloche d'Or, where, next to new housing, you will find various new office buildings and a large mall. Trams then cross the railway line at the station Rout. This station is being expanded into a large mobility hub, granting access to the area of Cloche d'Or. After this, the trams have an important stop at Lycée Bouneweg, the former terminus of the trams. From there, we make our way through Luxembourg Central Station. The line again crosses the railway just ahead of that. After the Central Station, the line runs along Avenue de la Liberté, Place de Metz, and across the beautiful bridge Pont Adolphe. From here, it runs around the Old Town and reaches the Pont Grande-Duchesse Charlotte, also nicknamed Red Bridge. After this, the stop Rout Bréck Pavendal provides a connection to the railway station Pavendal-Kirchberg by means of a funicular that opened on the same day as the first section of the tram line. From here, the tram runs along Avenue John F. Kennedy towards Lux Expo. Until recently, this used to be the terminus. You can also find a depot there. But the tram now runs on towards Luxembourg Findel Airport. You can clearly see that the trams are bringing you to the most important places within the city already. In total, Line T1 has 24 stops across its 16.3 kilometers. The section between Rout Bréck, Pavendal and Gare Centrale does not have overhead wires. Trams are charged at the stops via charging points in the ground on this section. A very nice touch is that the tram stops are announced together with an individual jingle. There are 4 jingles for each stop, which are played depending on the direction of travel and the vehicle. Announcements are done by different people. The jingles are composed by Michel Reis, and here we have an example.
Rout Bréck, Pavendal. Rout Bréck, Pavendal.
Trams run very frequently in Luxembourg. On weekdays, the full line is served every 8 minutes during the daytime. But in the central section between Lux Expo and Lycée Bouneweg, you will see a tram every 4 minutes. On Saturdays and Sundays, the trams run every 10 minutes along the full line and every 5 minutes on the section Luxexpo to Lycée-Brunebeek. Outside of peak hours, a frequency of 10 to 15 minutes is maintained on the full route. This video about the tram system of Luxembourg is part of an already 53 episode long series of videos of transport systems. I would love to show you many more in the future, and therefore it would be really helpful if you like my video and subscribe to my channel. Let's now take a look at the tram fleet. Between 2017 and 2021, Luxembourg took delivery of 23 trams of the magnificent a.k.a. Urbos 100 model. They are 45.4 meters long, divided into 7 sections. They are also very spacious, with a width of 2 meters and 65 centimeters. Similar to other modern systems, the trams are bidirectional. There are 8 doors per side, which have a different color glass depending on the section they are on, making the trams look colorful, despite their silver and black livery. The trams are equipped with supercapacitors for wireless operations. The batteries are charged when the trams are under overhead wires, and via charging points at the tram stops, on the section without overhead wires. The a.k.a. Urbos 100 for Luxembourg has a very high capacity for a tram and is capable of transporting up to 420 passengers. Combined with the rather high frequency, this allows for a high capacity on the tram system, with a possibility to transport up to 10,000 passengers per hour. Let's now take a look at the ridership. Trams in Luxembourg are incredibly well used, considering their relatively small population of the city. Around 31.7 million passengers were counted during 2024, which would be around 86.6 thousand passengers per day. For a relatively new system that consists of one line, this is a very impressive figure. In 2025, this will increase even further, as the section to Luxembourg Findel Airport opened in March 2025. Adding yet another ridership generating destination to the route. Let's now take a look at the future. After the recent opening of the section to Luxembourg Airport, the city is not done building. In fact, the next phase of network expansion is already underway. This will be the first branch of the main line, and it will split off right after the stop Rout Bréck Pafendal, where it will follow Boulevard Konrad Adenauer to reach the European School. This 2.3 kilometer branch is scheduled to open in 2027. Eventually, this section will be extended again and connect back to the main line at Luxexpo. And that is not the only extension that is likely to happen. Just a few weeks ago, the government approved a bill to build another branch of the main line, which will provide a key connection to a hospital, west of the city center. It is awaiting approval from the parliament as of now. A full timeline is not yet provided, but initial planning foresees the opening somewhere in 2029. Another already approved extension is a westward extension to the area of Hollerich. This short extension will lead to the new development area Nij-Hollerich and the future Hollerich Exchange Hub. It should open by 2029. This exchange hub will connect to yet another extension. In this case, the section along Rout Bréck. It will branch off right after the current terminus, Stadion, and run all the way northwards to connect with the main line at Sterrenplaats Étoile. Another, more substantial extension is foreseen. This will transform the tram system of Luxembourg into an interurban network. It foresees an extension of the existing line to the south, where it will roughly follow the alignment of the A4 highway to the second largest city in the country, Esch-sur-Alzette, where it will run through the city center and terminate at Belval, where you can find the University of Luxembourg. This extension, similarly to the approach with the network so far, will be opened in phases. The full line should open somewhere around 2035. It is foreseen that the trams for this route should be capable of speeds up to 100 km per hour, as the highway alignment does not have many stops or interactions with other traffic. All of these extensions will obviously increase the number of trams needed, as well as a subfleet of trams capable of higher speeds. The current tram depot near Luxexpo will not be sufficient, and therefore a second depot will be built near the current terminus at Stadion. And just think about this. All this extension and a depot should be there around 2035. An incredible expansion. And that's it for this magnificent and rapidly expanding tram system of Luxembourg. Click here to watch my recent video about the shiny new tram system of Liège. As always, thank you for watching.